Get ready for Apple's new sights and sounds. I'm Bridget Carey, and this is your CNET Update. At the Worldwide Developers Conference, Apple unveiled its streaming music service called iTunes Radio. There's also a new mobile operating system design and updated MacBook Air laptops. But let's start with iTunes Radio. This is very similar to Pandora in the fact that it's free with advertisements. There are hundreds of stations already created, but you can make your own based on artists or songs that you like. And Apple, of course, makes it easy to buy the songs you've streamed. iTunes Radio will be ad-free if you pay $25 a year for iTunes Match, which is the service that stores all the music you own in the cloud. This iTunes Radio will come with iTunes on Macs and PC, on Apple TV, and yes, the new and improved iOS 7. The new operating system for iPhones and iPads will look completely different when it's released this fall. We haven't seen a lot of changes in iOS design, but now graphics look very plain and simple, not so bubbly, and no more background textures that imitate real things like wood or paper. And there are gestures that are just like WebOS and BlackBerry. On the left side of the screen, you drag your finger to reveal the last thing you were doing to multitask faster, and you can scroll through app screens like cards. There's a new pull-up menu from the bottom called Control Center. That quickly changes settings, music, and other options. A feature called AirDrop will make it easier to share items with others nearby. And don't forget about Siri. Now Siri can be a man if you want, and he or she can understand new commands like increase brightness or play my last voicemail. Apple also updated the Mac OS X with a version called Mavericks. You can have iOS mobile notifications and messages appear on your Mac, and the calendar can integrate with Apple Maps, so you can see how long it'll take to get to your next appointment. Safari on the Mac and iOS 7 also got a few upgrades. There are new MacBook Airs that use the new 4th generation Intel chips that will give the laptops 40% faster graphics and better battery life. The 13-inch model starts at $1,100. Apple also teased that it's working on a new Mac Pro desktop with this new cylinder shape, but no word yet on price or availability. And at the same time Apple was sharing all this news, Microsoft announced that the Xbox One will launch in November for $500 in the US. There's also a new redesigned model of the Xbox 360 available now, and the next CNET update, I'll bring you more highlights from the E3 video game conference, but in the meantime, you can find the latest at CNET.com. From our studios in New York, I'm Bridget Carey.